The T-app is ruining men's lives right now. So there's this app called the T-app. Now this app is only for women. You have to prove that you're a woman before you get accepted into it. The way the T-app works is women will leave either green or red flags for men that they've dated. Green being good, red being bad. They can also leave Yelp sort of reviews on these men as well. Now a big problem with this app is the men posted to the app are basically all public against their will, while the women on the app can just remain anonymous if they want to. Now this has led to many men on the app having false reviews made about them. There are a lot of guys coming forward right now basically debunking what was said about them on the T-app. And these false statements about men on the app have basically opened the T-app up to some interesting legal ramifications. There are currently a lot of lawyers gearing up for a big lawsuit against the app, because people on the app are essentially just spreading defamation in a lot of cases, really due to the fact that they can remain anonymous and say whatever they want about any man that they want to. Some men have started to fight back against the T-app by making their own version of the app where it's like men rating women instead of women rating men. But so far, I don't think there is a man-only version of the T-app, at least not yet.
This app is created under the guise of women's safety, so they can better avoid dangerous men. However, several leaks have confirmed it is not used for that purpose. Rather, it is used for slandering men for any reason they can think of, even if they have never personally met that man in their life. Most of the time, it is bitter exes spreading blatant lies. However, anyone can leave a comment saying anything about any man, and on the T-app, it is treated as fact.
Wait, you're telling me that a group of women who went on an app and blew up a bunch of men's privacy are having their privacy blown up? Oh no! What's that? What's that? Oh yeah, that's the scent of justice. That's what that is. I mean, look, I get it, but you know, look around and find out. Like this was a dumb thing to do. Anger is like reaching into a pile of hot coals to throw them at the other person. You may or may not hit them, but you're gonna burn the shit out of yourself, I promise. The best revenge is living well. Ladies, gentlemen, the best revenge is living well. Trust me, I divorce people for a living. You know what my ex-girlfriends are doing right now? I don't care. I hope they're happy, but I don't care. Live your life. Don't think about them at all. This T-app is basically just a way for people to get up and get angry at exes. That's all it's going to be. Because all you're going to do is post the guy you're dating, and then a bunch of his exes or her friends are going to come out and say, oh, he's the worst person in the whole wide world. Because guess what? When people tell you their life story, they're almost always the hero of the story when they tell it. Okay? And their exes are almost always the villain. So be grown up enough to realize this is garbage. But you know what? Listen, it really is the classic F around and find out. Because if you put your private information on a website for the purpose of essentially blowing up other people's private information across the world, you deserve every single doxing that's going to come from that.
This app was meant to be completely anonymous, meaning anyone can make a claim about a man saying anything, and it didn't require any evidence to be treated as fact. This information was obviously never meant to get exposed, but several leaks from women who exposed the app for what it really is have confirmed it's just a cesspool of slandering false allegations made by bitter women and complete strangers. I didn't even know this app existed until I saw the mass meltdown. They leaked men's info and then cried when it happened to them. Remember, this app's original purpose was for avoiding dangerous men. Yet, as we saw in the leaked video, that is 100% not how it is used. Yet they still cling to that defense as to why this app is okay. This stems from their lack of accountability and double standards that leads them to think it's perfectly acceptable to do anything to men, but not acceptable for the same thing to happen to them.
The double standard for women is getting absolutely out of hand and disgusting. I just saw a post that was like, how to keep your man humble. And it listed out a bunch of things like give him one-word answers when he texts you, give your dog more attention than you give him, casually compare him to other men. And I understand there's going to be a small level of manipulation in every relationship, which is fine. But then a man responded in the comments and said, I'm going to do this to my girlfriend. Mind you, the original post had like 50,000 likes. And then the women went ballistic on this guy saying, you're so hateful. How could you ever do this to a woman? What makes you think this way? Ladies, look at the post that you originally liked. And this is the problem. If you can't play the game that you're not willing to lose, don't start.
Someone tagged me in this. She's mad that men are making their own version of the T-app. Now, if you don't know what the T-app is, walk with me. Okay, now the T-app is an app that only women can get on. Like, you have to prove you're a woman to be on there. And it's essentially anonymous, but what happens on there is you can date a guy and essentially write a review about him, and since he's not on the app, he can't see it. The mission statement is more so warning women if there's like a predator, if someone hits women, if someone cheats, which is a super great idea until you think about it for 2 seconds. Because again, any woman can say anything anonymously about any man, meaning if you've made romantic enemies, they could lie on your name. I haven't talked about it until now because I know people would just be like, oh, well, you must have something to hide. So I was like, you know what, I'll just ignore it for now. But then I saw this post. And she's basically like, oh no, men are making their own version. They were going to use it to destroy women's reputations. Sometimes you gotta wait, bro, and they'll just argue against themselves. It's like it legitimately doesn't cross their mind, wait, an app like this could be used to mess up someone's reputation until they're at risk. And mind you, obviously, every time this app is mentioned, men make that argument, like, what? They can just say anything, they can just lie. And then the women are in there disagreeing, like, nope, they're 100% truthful in there. But now it's like, when the gender that's not them has a version of the app, it's scary. It's like, now you can see all the flaws in the concept.
Modern women are only concerned about themselves. Hence why they don't care about the flaws until it affects them.
You're good. You want to sit? You want to sit over here? How about over there? Just what happened?
No, he's acting like he doesn't know what's going on. He knows what's going on.
Okay, I don't know what's going on though. So
He knows what's going on.
can you tell me what? I want your side of the story though, not his.
He's acting like nothing's going on. Everything's going on.
Okay, well, what happened tonight?
He's like, oh, you're Mexican. I'm like, I'm not.
Okay.
Like, he's just trying to like make everything figure out to his way.
Who is he to you?
He's my boyfriend
How long have you guys been dating?
for like 4 months.
4 months? Okay. All right. So, where did this happen at? I see. Are you hurt as well? No? Oh. You okay? Need an ambulance or anything?
No.
Okay.
He might.
You might?
Yeah, he might.
Why? What happened to him? I mean, I know he's
No,
been...
I don't know what happened to him. But if I'm asking for an ambulance, he clearly is too.
Okay.
He's hurt. You got blood all over your arm.
You can touch him.
Listen, you have to tell us what happened.
I just got him a bag of ice.
You good, man? You good? What's up? What's up?
But,
What happened?
You know, I'm over
Yeah,
there.
let's go over here.
I didn't see him do anything to her.
Where
I seen
they
her-
were parked there the whole time?
For the most part, I kept hearing the yelling and screaming.
Okay.
But he was in the car, and she was beating it at him with the phone, as you can see.
Where was she? Was she in the driver or passenger?
No, he was in the driver's seat.
Okay.
And she kept opening the door, attacking him. And he just kept saying, stop, help.
She was coming around and...
She was coming around, opening the door, slamming the door.
Yeah.
I didn't see him at all be aggressive, at all. All he kept doing was saying, stop, stop, stop. That's, you know?
Okay.
I didn't see him do anything. I didn't see him at all touch her. She was the, and then when he finally got the door closed, she got the door back open and then got in and was like getting in the car, attacking him, trying to pull him out of the car. And then eventually she was the one in the car and he was just out. And I said, you need to call the police. So I just went over and just got him a bag of ice because I didn't see him. I didn't see him touch her at all.
Okay.
He was just screaming for help, help, help.
She attacked him, yet she's the one bawling her eyes out playing victim. They aren't stupid. They do this because it works. Unfortunately for her, it's starting to become less and less effective over time as more and more men see through the manipulative tricks, but that won't stop them from trying it. Always record in situations like this, in case there are no witnesses nearby to back you up.
Most people ask questions about problems that they have in their life, and I try to point them in the right direction.
That's not a lawyer, that's a therapist.
So as a lawyer, what makes you more qualified to provide like better advice than the average person?
Law school.
Huh?
Law school?
Okay, so like how? Like what about law school?
I mean, like, that's a really lot of questions. It's like asking an engineer, what makes you better at being an engineer than just someone off the street that went to
but what if you
high
ask a
school?
lawyer like an emotional question? Does law school make you like more qualified to answer that kind of question and give advice
That's
on
not
that?
what we do. These are legal questions.
You said they come from problems. You didn't clarify. You said legal problems. What if I'm a lawyer?
So, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, right? But it's kind of implied that if you're asking a lawyer, you're asking them a legal question. You don't call your podiatrist and ask them about your taxes, do you?
No, I just asked you. I was like, "What do?" You said answer people's questions with problems. So that could
Correct.
be
Most people have like problems. They don't know where to start. So
legal problems.
I don't need to specify legal problems. It's implied with the word lawyer.
Where'd you go to law school?
I went to Jones School of Law.
Hey, can I get you a drink?
Wow. I've never heard that one before. You've really blown me away with your creativity.
Well,
Your recovery's even better. Do you even care at all who I am? I mean, I could be the Antichrist or have the intelligence of a thermos, but unfortunately, those are not the matters the male penis ponders. So please, tell me, why'd you walk all the way over here to ask to get me a drink?
well, because I'm the bartender.
Oh. Martini, very dry.
Sure.
Guys make money to get married, girls make money to avoid marriage. Not only are you married, but back in 2018, you tried to be a girl boss at Big Enough Global. Guess the only thing about you that didn't get big enough was your bank account.
Ooh, this is... Oh, yeah, that's much better.
That's not yours?
Hell yeah, it's mine. I paid for it. Better be mine. Shit, I still got the receipt. I might take it back. I get a goatee or something. Wait, give it a shot. You straight?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So I see you work out a lot.
I mean, sometimes
Yeah?
I want to come up off it. It's kind of hot. Know what I mean?
What's that?
Look, relax, shorty. Don't even act like that. I'm sure your hair ain't real.
Oh my god! Oh hell no, I can't do this.
Was like that, and you don't like short dudes. Come here.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you will love this next video. I will see you there.